G'day crew, it's me Harley Rumble, aka Troy. Just to introduce myself since I'll be uploading a fair bit of content to YouTube, hog rides, all sorts of things of interest, primarily hello Coco, or primarily Harley videos. Yeah, so stay tuned to the end. I'll go over Max, the Heritage, the 22 Heritage, show you a few of the additions that I've put onto the motorcycle. Yeah, but a little bit about myself. I live in a little town called Holbrook, which is halfway between Sydney and Melbourne. A great little area to stop and have a bit of a break if you're a traveller, weary traveller. We've got the submarine in the middle of town, plus a newly renovated top hotel, which is fantastic. Also we've got the Holbrook Bakery in the middle hotel and about 3 or 4 motels that you can stay in. Got me interested in YouTube. I think I've got a bit of a story and I'd like to put it out there. That'll come in future videos. Also seeing what other blokes around my age, 50, 52 and older, are posting, really interests me, and I could sit there and watch all day, watch YouTube videos all day on the Harleys and their adventures. So predominantly we've been watching $1 Million Bogan, Mark Victor from Biker Bits, and there's a few others of note that I subscribe to. So if you do like what I'm doing and think that I've got something to offer, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll get it growing. And I'll promise I'll get better at speaking on video, and probably everything to do with vlogging as well. So stay tuned. We'll just go over the Harley now, and I'll show you a few bits and pieces. Okay, so here's Max in all his glory. I'll just go do a bit of a walk around, and then I'll come back to individual things that I've personalised on this bike. Oops, just get around that table there. We have a front-on view. Don't worry about the stuff in the background. It's just normal bloke stuff. So yeah, he's a 2022 Heritage Classic. I love the thing. I didn't know what bike I wanted. I thought I wanted a fat boy to start with, but I wanted all the accessories on it. It turned out a good salesman sold me the Heritage, and I haven't looked back. You can personalise these motorbikes as much as you like, and really call it your own. So it come with a stage 1 on it, with the pipes, which are Cobra neighbour heaters, your air filter, and a tune. And since I've owned it, I've put, as you can see, I've put the crash bars mustache crash bars on there, which just add a fair bit, give me a bit of protection, also give me somewhere to put my legs on longer rides. As I come around the front again, that's what you can see with that windscreen is probably my favourite addition. It is a Clockworks 20-inch billboard windscreen. Cost me just under $500, but hey, I was getting some really bad head bobble and really just nearly unable to ride with the stock windscreen, and with the Clockworks, and in addition to the, I guess that you call these fork air deflectors or whatever you want to call them. I got those from America. They helped immensely. And then also a recent addition is, if you can see those black panels there, they are actually windscreen extensions that I've adapted to either side of the bike, which stops any sort of airflow coming around and under the windscreen and creating that turbulence. For a matter of $50 for the two of them off eBay, well worth the investment. And I've wrapped them in some vinyl, but I'll be changing that. I'll be getting some vinyl wrap, clear wrap, that actually looks very similar to my windscreen. So yeah, that's something that is a huge game changer when it comes to riding the Heritage with the windscreen. The big windscreen, those wind deflectors, just change the whole game. Now I can sit there without any head bobble whatsoever. So just moving around the bike, you can see, oh yeah, there's me GoPro attachment. Down here, as I come down lower, I have added the gear shifter arm. Yeah, it was, a lot of people say the stock ones are no good. That wasn't the case. I just like the look of these ones, so I decided to change it. And I will be changing the this arm. I'll be going black as well, so probably powder coat or buy a new one. So moving along, I've got some air deflectors under the seat, or heat deflectors more to the point. They seem to do an alright job. They're from Amazon. I wouldn't say they deflect all the heat, but especially some of our hot days, they've been really good. So yeah, pretty good investment. I can't remember how much I paid for those, probably $30, $40. Now moving on to my swing arm bag. So this is a Johnny Reb bag. I decided to go with the Johnny Reb bag. It's not quite as big as others. It's got a very slim and nice profile along the back swing arm, so pretty happy with that. You can get some essential gear. Obviously it comes off when I put the Heritage bags, saddle bags on, but for riding around having that classic look without the bags, it's fantastic. So, and also of note, you'll probably see on the back of the windscreen, or on the windscreen, I've adapted some pouches. So those pouches are primarily for your road glide, street glide sort of windscreen setups. I just with the mounting system that's for the windscreen, I just drilled some holes in the actual pouches and hooked it straight into there, and they stay there, and I can get some great amount of gear in there, like bits and pieces. So I have got a backrest and a rack that goes on. But yeah, that's some of the upgrades, and I've got more coming. So also the backrest. I was getting really sore back. I had to do something about it. I did put a little cushion on there for a while, but it just wasn't doing it. I was getting really worried about how I was going to ride, and I got this backrest off Amazon again. I am on a budget, if you can't tell. And threw it on there. They had some good reviews, some negative reviews, as everything does. And to be quite honest, all I had to do was bend it forward a little bit. It was a little bit too far back. Once I bent that forward, it encompasses my whole back, and now I can actually sit up straight, and I get nowhere near the fatigue on my back that I used to. So pretty much that's it. But going forward, let me know if you want to see anything else. We'll get the dog out of the road, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.